Give tickets as low as 130 TOB. You might also like Paranoid and Aroused, Korn, Down Bad, Taylor Swift, The Alchemy, Taylor Swift. Give me a reason, 'cause I got nothing to gain. So what are we doing now? Feeling complacent, I cannot be contained. I'm so lost and lonely now. Where do I run? Where do I hide? Give me a reason to end my life. Where do I run? Where do I hide? Give me a reason to get out alive. Give me a reason, 'cause I got nothing to gain. So what are we doing now? Feeling complacent, I cannot be contained. I'm so lost and lonely now. Give me a reason, 'cause I got nothing to gain. So what are we doing now? Feeling complacent, I cannot be contained. I'm so lost and lonely now. Give me a reason. There's a shadow just behind me, shrouding every step I take, making every promise empty, pointing every finger at me, waiting like a stalking butler who upon the finger rests. Murder now, the path is must we, just because the sun has come. Jesus, won't you fucking whistle something but the past and done? Jesus, won't you fucking whistle something but the past and done? Done, done. Why can't we not be sober? I just wanna start this over. Why can't we dream forever? I just wanna start things over. I am just a worthless liar, I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you, trust in me and fall as well. I will find a center in you, I will chew it up and leave. I will work to elevate you, just enough to bring you down. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and done? And done. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and done? Done. And done. Why can't we not be sober? I just wanna start this over. Why can't we dream forever? I just wanna start things over. I am just a worthless liar, I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you, trust in me and fall as well. I will find a center in you, I will chew it up and leave. I am just a worthless liar, I am just an imbecile. I will you trust in me and fall as well. I will find a center in you, I will chew it up and leave. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Why can't we not be sober? I just wanna start things over. Why can't we sleep forever? I just wanna start this over. I want what I want. 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 How did it start? Well, I don't know. I just feel the craving. I see the flesh and it smells fresh and it's just there for the taking. These little girls, they make me feel so goddamn exhilarated. I fill them up, I can't give it up, the pain that I'm just erasing. I tell my lies and I despise every second I'm with you. So I run away and you still stay. So what the is with you? Your feelings, I can't help but break them. I'm sorry, I don't feel the same. My heart inside is constantly hating. I'm sorry, I just throw you away. I don't know why, I'm so cold, I don't know why it hurts me. All I wanna do is get with you and make the pain go away. Why do I have a conscience? All it does is with me. Why do I have this torment? All I wanna do is get away. I tell my lies and I despise every second I'm with you. So I run away and you still stay. So what the is with you? Your feelings, I can't help but break them. And I'm sorry, I don't feel the same. My heart inside is constantly hating. I'm sorry, I just throw you away. I tell my lies and I despise every second I'm with you. And I run away and you still stay. So what the is with you? Your feelings, I can't help but break them. I'm sorry.
This is Console Wars, the card game. Featuring more famous video games than you can shake a stick at, Console Wars finally allows you to win a war you've been fighting and probably losing on the internet your entire life. Quit being a keyboard warrior with the warm embrace of anonymity to protect you. Now you and your friends can fight on the front lines, battling for incredible franchises, exclusivity, and eventual victory. Collect some of the most famous video game franchises of all time. Protect them with loyal and frighteningly dedicated fans. Brave the volatile video game industry and claim the ultimate victory in the console wars. Your favorite video game making mega corporation needs you. Enlist today. Head to consolewarsgame.com. Pick up a copy of Console Wars, the card game, outshine your rivals, and prove that your platform reigns supreme. Out now. This is XboxEra. We're an independent, community-funded publication focused on providing the best coverage and discussion of your favourite platform, Xbox. With best-in-class forums, a kick-ass Discord server, and awesome merch, XboxEra.com is your destination for the best news, reviews, and features focused on what you care about. With shows like the XboxEra podcast, headlines, and a whole heap of Patreon-exclusive content, we're proud to be an independent publication completely funded by you. If you value having an outlet truly focused on your preferred place to play, you can become one of the cool kids by supporting us directly via Patreon. Just head to patreon.com/XboxEra. You get cool swag and awesome perks, and we get to keep doing what we do. Become a part of the best Xbox community on the internet and help us grow even larger. Thank you for your support. Everything XboxEra does is only made possible by the growing army of incredible Patreon supporters. Our MVPs and executive producers are all incredible people, but even more so are our grand benefactors, Croat56, Assassin, and Kevin S. All of this under the watchful eye of our lovely and benevolent CEO, Torn Raptor. If you want to become part of one of the best communities on the internet, head to patreon.com/XboxEra, where your patronage can help keep us alive for another month. Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Headlines, XboxEra's twice-weekly show that covers all of the latest and greatest from across the video game industry. In the spirit of that industry, we do talk about all the platforms, so if you're an Xbot looking to get your Team Green fix, be aware we're going to be dealing with everything here. Today's date is November the 4th, 2025. I'm your host, John, and joining me, as always, is reviews editor Jesse Norris. Ooh, oh, fun. The exciting and thrilling world of video game news aggregation and coverage. Patch notes. Don't sleep on the Grounded 2 patch notes, people. People are hungry for those. As a bonus for our Patreon community, we make audio versions of these episodes available to them via Patreon for use in their preferred podcast app. But if they're on Spotify, you can link your account to Patreon and listen to it there instead. If you would like to support XboxEra directly with your bank account, head over to patreon.com/XboxEra.
Fun story.
There's a cup of coffee. You can do that.
I was muted.
What's the fun story?
Because it was set to the right mic, and I just turned it off of that mic and put it back on. Now it works. OBS is cool.
Yeah, free.
OBS and Windows are like oil and water. They fight each other all the time.
Poopy.
Yeah, because it wants to be the default mic, and I never want it to be set to the default mic because the default mic it always reads wrong, even though this is the default mic, but it doesn't care.
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't care about you. Before we get into the news, are you feeling peckish? Are you feeling hungry?
In case
Jesse prepares
people notice, it's all set. If you look right above, I made a tiny URL for this Friday, Extra Life number 5, I think. Yeah, number 5. I got 3 golds and a silver back here, and we have now reached, as you can see over there, above John's head, $520, which is the silver. All $520 has been getting me to eat these pieces of shit. And we got 2 more today, thanks to... I'll have it pop up. This might be a little loud, actually. 35 from Taryn. Thank you, Taryn. And...
Nice work, Taryn.
I gotta turn this down. 35 from Jay Foley, who says, "You guys are awesome," and both of them redeemed a bean. And I've made a little spinny thing on a website so I can just find out what either disgusting or tasty bean I'm gonna have. And knowing my luck, it's either gonna be 2 disgustings or a tasty then a disgusting, so that I'm stuck with the disgusting all day. First spin is...
This is thrilling.
Oh no, not wet dog. Wet dog, top banana. All right.
Ooh.
So fucking gross.
The flavor of a wet, smelly dog.
Yep.
Or a delicious banana-y treat.
Oh, fully. All right, it's this full yellow one with red specks.
Yummy. Go on, is it top banana?
No, it's not top banana.
It's wet dog. Oh dear. You need a womp 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 womp
Okay, next one.
soundtrack. How was that for you?
Oh god, it was disgusting. Booger. Or juicy pear. Oh, it's stuck in my throat.
Oh, the second spin is booger or juicy pear. Lovely.
Yeah. Is this delightful little greeny guy? He's more green in person. Oh, it just
boogers
sticks in
aren't
your
so
teeth.
bad.
No,
Boogers aren't so bad. We all love a good booger.
it tastes like bad medicine-y iron.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And survey says,
I can't tell.
because there's too much wet dog in your mouth.
Okay, it's juicy pear. Thank God.
Uh,
I had to really get through it. I actually got the best outcome. If there was a gross one, which is the second one's good. Okay, thank God. Well, thank you, thank you for the all the donations so far. In case you're wondering, this Friday, starting probably I don't know, about 9 o'clock my time, whenever I'm up and ready to go, we'll be going live probably all day. We're already at the at least 8 hours incentive. That day there will be a bunch of games up as well as incentives, so you can just donate some money to charity and get a game. There's like 34, or there's 34 total codes
there's a
up
lot
for
of
grabs.
games. There's a lot of games.
And they'll just go live when I go live, so come join us. You can go to tinyurl.com/EXLife2025, and that brings you right to the page, which is also in the description of the thing. If you want to make me eat a bean, or just give money to charity, or just hang out on Friday, be there.
Yeah. I am going to try and be there because it's a week where I've got my kids. Not that I'm hiding behind them or anything. But I have my kids, so I have other responsibilities. But I can be around in the evening UK time once they're back and sorted and dinner is cooked and all of that jazz. And I can be around in the early afternoon of Friday UK time. Perhaps if you wanted to team up for some Ark Raiders. One game that I am going to insist that you play on Friday is upcoming Game Pass release, Egging On, which while I won't share anything about my thoughts, as I have a review due coming later on this week when it comes out, I look forward to seeing you play it. Live on stream.
There is an incentive if we get in the high thousands range where John will have to play Dying Light at night, high difficulty, and he cannot skip the night.
Only in co-op.
Well, no, the incentive is
co-op.
just for you. I'm not scared of Dying Light. I beat the whole thing. Dying Light
at
the
least,
Beast.
You know, I'll have someone there to hold my hand.
I'll be a high level, and I'll just laugh at you as you die.
Okay, that's cool.
It is literally pitch black. You cannot see anything. You must use your flashlight, and when you do, the bad monsters see you.
Terran343, play a spooky game. I would argue, and look, it depends. If we're saying that it has to be in the realms of vampires, ghosts, ghouls, zombies, then yeah, okay, Ark Raiders isn't spooky. But scary, Ark Raiders is very scary. And tense and brilliant.
It was tense and was not terrible yesterday was when we did, thanks I hate it, playing Fortnite's Simpsons mini season with Nick. If you want to see how we did and all that, all you have to do is be any tier of Patreon member and you can watch it.
Did we earn a victory royale? Find out by watching the Thanks I Hate It stream. If you want to watch that and you're thinking, oh man, I'm not a patron, how can I watch that? It's easy. You just become a patron by heading to patreon.com/XboxEra.
$3.
See how easy that is? Anyways, we've watched Jesse eat some disgusting beans.
And a good one, thank God.
And celebrated the community and said thank you to all of our wonderful patrons. Let's dive into all of the news.
Fair amount.
We'll start off with a fairly positive story today of the Ninja Gaiden 4 launch and how it actually did great. Thanks, everybody. According to Matt Piscatello over at Sakana, Ninja Gaiden 4 debuted in a top 10 bucket during launch week on Xbox in the US, which is a feat worthy of a ninja, I think.
Yeah, it is not easy to do. Yeah,
it is not an easy matter to break into the top 10 when you're fighting up against stalwarts like Fortnite and Roblox and Minecraft and COD and so on.
And in the US, NBA 2K is always top, like
massive,
top 5. It had been the best-selling game of the year until recently, I think, or it is. But yeah, so for the week ending, what was it, the 25th?
25th of October.
Yeah, so for that week,
broke
it
number
was
8.
number 8 in the U.S. Pert Matt Scatella of Circana. It is also a short game, so I don't expect it to like win any gameplay metrics that long after launch. And people will then say it really dropped off, and it's like it's a 12 to 15 hour game.
Look at these Steam numbers.
Yeah.
People are weird. Yeah, I really like. I still need to finish it. This is the worst thing about this job. You just
if you don't review
Next thing.
something, the chances of you getting to play through all of it any time close to launch are very low for us.
like during the Assassin's Creed Shadows review period, where multiple of the team had access. I was playing on PC and my Ally X handheld, and I put in like I want to say like 20 something hours.
And you could probably mainline it in like 30, but
I kept getting distracted by
it's-
pretty things.
and the side quests are really good and stuff. Like it's an easy 50, 60 hour game.
Yeah, and I'm like, the reality is, like, am I ever going to go back to that?
It's only at Christmas time. That's the only time we have to go back and start looking at stuff again.
It's brutal, and like already, like if I look at the year, Blueprints took over my entire existence. Like 80 hours was put into that before I even had to write the review because I was obsessed with it. I was playing it every waking moment I could. And the only game that's been in my brain as much as that, and I wish I could be doing that with, but I'm too busy right now, is Ark Raiders. I just keep thinking about it. I keep wanting to play it.
Not the best
I go to
reviewed
sleep
game of the
thinking about
year,
it.
The Seance of Blake Manor.
Yes, I will be doing a Patreon peeps for the Seance of Blake Manor, hopefully over this weekend. So keep an eye on that. If you're wondering, dear audience, what on earth is a Patreon peeps? Well, you probably guessed it. It's an exclusive first look, just straight up commentary, recording, no shiny production values. It's not a live show or anything like that. But if you're curious about a game, we'll try and do a Patreon.
Yeah,
peeps
I'll just
for it.
show
And we're going to
people.
be doing things where we can ask the Patreon community to vote. So if it's not something we're definitely going to review, and you're like, "Hey, I've seen this is coming out, and I'm really curious about it," we will go and try, based on your votes, go and find a code for it, check it out.
Yeah. If anyone ever wanted to know, so you have 9.5, 9, 10, 10, 9, 3.5 out of 5, 10, 3 out of 5. But the 3 out of 5 and the 3.5 out of 5 don't count because they are not top critics on OpenCritic.
Dun, dun, dun.
So there's four top critic reviews and it has a 96. So it actually doesn't mean anything other than maybe it's really good.
Yeah, that's a. I probably want to save the full playthrough of that because Kat and I really like sitting down and puzzling together. She really loved Pentiment. I really love Blueprints. She loved Blueprints too. But together, it's a detective blueprintsy type puzzly thing. So let's go. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4. Sorry, we went on a bit of a tangent. Ninja Gaiden 4 looks to have done rather well. Interestingly, according to the chart for top 15 games ranked total weekly active users for PlayStation in the US, Ninja Gaiden did not chart in that top 15, which is a bit of a bummer, considering the multi-platform push from Xbox Game Studios. But hey, you're fighting against another ninja, the Ghost of Yotei, which that week was at number 12. The previous week before was only at number 9. But yeah, there you go. Congrats to Team Ninja, Platinum Games, and Xbox, I guess, for a solid return for the franchise. More, please.
And I'm with Lucius Augustus. The 5-point system should not be hammered into a 100-point system. It does not work.
Accurate. Yeah, I agree.
A 3 out of 5 could be a 6. It could be a 7. It could be a 5. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't be put
Ben
into a
Angelo
100.
in the chat says, will Ark Raiders last? I mean, I don't know why we have to. Will this game last? Like, why can't it just be a good game? I don't know. I think it will because Embark have kept the finals alive all this time. They've been pretty good at releasing fresh new content, game modes, etc. But this has captured the imagination of so many people so quickly, and the amount of awesome viral moments that I've seen have like just been, and I've experienced myself, have just absolutely cracked me up. Like I I want to share this one. Where is it? This short. I'm going to send it to Jesse so he can probably throw it up. Like just when you see stuff like this, it's like, yeah, this makes me want to go back in and play. You've got to have the audio for this because it is adorable.
Okay.
Bless it. Bless Jeffrey.
Rest
Rest
I
in
hate
peace.
that. I hate the way YouTube Shorts work.
Yeah,
Not great.
they're not
All
fun.
right, I got to put it on desktop audio. Go back to here. All right. All right. God, I have to play it so I can unmute it.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Jeffrey. Oh, that's so loud.
I love that game so much.
It's one of the main things.
Question.
It's one of the main things that a lot of games like that need is proximity chat.
Yes, yeah. If you play in a party, you're probably missing out a little bit, but it still has push to talk. Although there is a weird bug where if I'm in a Discord party and I use push to talk, the people in my Discord party are like, "You've suddenly gone really quiet." And I have to kind of like press a key again to make myself go back to normal. But Ben Angelo asked that question because he was wondering, because he won't be picking it up until after Christmas. Yeah, I think it will still be going after Christmas. I think you're all right. They've already shared a roadmap for that. Seeing as we're on that topic, it's in our showrunner list. There's a roadmap for Arc Raiders that's already detailed out the rest of this year, and then they're going to kind of assess what the community is enjoying and wants to see. But I think in November we're getting a new map because the community, it looks like we have to unlock it, which is the snowy regions and mountainous areas of Stella Montis, which I expect to be the hardest map in the game in terms of like you want to go in there with the high level stuff. There's going to be some beasties rocking around. We've got new arc, something called the Matriarch and the Shredder. They sound threatening. There's new gameplay items, new quests, new bits and pieces. And then in December, they're making because every map has different weather events. Like there is wildfires and the whole map is full of like sparks and flames and shit. And all the skybox is burning and it's really like smoggy. Or there's storms, electromagnetic storms, and they're introducing snowfall as a map condition, which I guess will change the map up again.
I wonder if it makes it
there's
so you have
lots
to
of
be
cool
bundled
stuff.
up.
The only thing the game's missing is beards. I need more beards in my life, please. More beards.
Some might call cat a beard. All right, next story.
Meow. But speaking of awesome games and all sorts of things.
In too many games.
Too many games. Game Pass has announced their first wave of releases for November, and there is a lot here. What have we got, Jesse? What are we looking at?
There are 10 total things coming. One Sniper Elite Resistance is being added to Premium. A little far less than a year before it was added to the service. But we have, of course, you got the first one there, but Winter Burrow, which the very lovely Cat will be doing a review of.
First review. Go easy, folks.
Yep. Dead Static Drive, which I put a review out of. And boy, I felt bad doing it because there's some really cool vibes in that game. Maybe others will appreciate it more. I did not like it very much. It looks cool. It's got cool music, but I don't think it's fun to play.
Sorry, Jesse. We're an Xbox-centric site that has to shield constantly for the Microsoft team and anything associated with them.
Then I'll just talk about Void Train. Void Train, which I'm writing the review up of today, of a review in progress of what you can play right now in early access, which is Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Chapter 3 comes at launch, and unfortunately there's no early access for that. So it's a review in progress in Void Train Rules. It's a 1 to 4 player. I played it mostly 1 player because John's just too busy playing Arc to help me.
I can jump on today and I'll play some today.
I have nothing left to do in it.
Oh,
yeah,
just some multiplayer footage.
Don't need it.
Okay, fine. Webs.
But yeah, so you are essentially building a train on the go, and it's a survival crafting building game, and that sounds like it's going to turn a lot of people off. But what if all the stuff you need to gather is just right next to you on the train as you're going through this void? And then there's a surprisingly well-made and deep and emotional story tied to all of it that I was not expecting. Plays great. Only played it on PC. Maybe it runs like ass on Xbox. We'll know on Friday, though I'm going to finish my review on PC because I'm not replaying 23 hours on Xbox for it. But I will play it there to see how it runs. Also, I'm getting like the locked 120 FPS on the Ally in turbo mode. Kind of crazy. I'll have that review out on Thursday. We have Egging On, which you will have a review closer to its release date. A surprise ad of Pigeon Simulator, which I have seen for years as streamers were playing early versions of it. You are a group of up to 4 people who are pigeons going through a city fighting off Cthulhu. That's why there's all those tentacles coming out of the sky. Like you're fighting off cryptids.
I did wonder.
Yeah.
I did wonder.
It's, from what I have seen, a lot of fun. Another friend slop game, as many devs in the industry call them. Looks real good. Whiskerwood is hitting game preview only on PC. Great God Grove is coming. I have no idea what that game is, but it's already come out. It's not a day one. Funnily enough, they don't call Void Train a day one, even though it is 1.0 at that time. So for them, day one is you could not play this game before, which I appreciate. Great God Grove on OpenCritic has a 76 and came out 1 year ago in November. I have no idea what it is. No clue. Sounds
Okay,
neat.
Well,
Relic
that's
Hunter's
fun.
Legend. Also, absolutely no idea what that is. Let's look it up. How did you do? Relic Hunter's Legend. Must be new because it doesn't have any reviews. But there's Relic Hunter Zero Remix, which has a bunch of 7s. Then Lara Croft.
Reasonably okay, good.
Yeah. Lara Croft, Temple of Osiris, which I played through with the missus and was a lot of fun. It's like the 3/4 view game that was a sequel
Is it the
to
360?
Yeah, that and
It's
Guardian of Light.
remastered now.
Yeah. So it's the Xbox One version with PC and all that. And then Sniper Elite Resistance joins Premium. By the way, you can tell if a game is day one or not if it joins Premium right at the start. Like Void Train joins Premium, so they don't consider it day one for any of these. They go right into Premium.
Question. Arc Raiders digital Xbox code, even if it's labeled as UK only or UK and Europe,
Not a
it
thing.
should work worldwide, right?
If it's from press, it works everywhere. If it's actually bought on a
It's
website,
not-
then
it's
it is
not.
region
It's-
locked.
That's a shame.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Ben Angelo. I was going to do something really nice. And
Relic Hunter's
just
Legend
gift
is
you
a
a code, but I don't think I can.
Yeah, Relic Hunter's Legend is a fast-paced looter shooter RPG. Well, I mean, you can give someone in the U.S. some money, and they can, or depending, or
can't-
Australia. Sorry,
Yeah, he's New Zealand, so
if we have anyone in New Zealand, but
yeah, like I can't even gift it because the Xbox gifting system,
it's
I can't even
regional.
like gift. Yeah, it's regional. It's like
It would be
that's
nice if they
like,
just let you pay that region's price from your region, but they
Yeah.
don't do that because of currency conversions, and then it would be a benefit. But Relic Hunter Legend is a fast-paced looter shooter RPG where players can collect powerful armor. Another four-player co-op game. So you've got
What is with the friend slop addiction?
And then the
It's
big one-
simulators and friend slop.
another co-op friend swap game. The last one, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You can play that entire campaign or zombies or multiplayer with friends. So 4-player co-op, 4-player
Again,
co-op,
Sorry,
4-player co-op,
Jesse,
4-player
Stop.
co-op, 4-player co-op.
Stop. You know, again, when you talk about Activision's releases like that, you know, they are our overlords. They do pay all the shield checks for our shillings. So can you?
Why are we
not
so poor
refer
then?
to-
What are you doing with the money? Is it going up your nose? Yeah, this is a month of 4-player co-op games because there's even more that hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad that I can't get Ben Angelo Arc Raiders, but I also feel like I might just buy a code and just give do it. We can add it as a giveaway item.
Why don't you
to,
just ask them for one more code? No,
I
just
asked
ask
for a
them.
lot, and it was very popular, and they were like,
Yeah, but it's later now. They can make more as time goes on. You get a certain allotment in time frames. It's always
I'll
worth it.
try.
Yeah.
I'll try for you. I'll try a few, Ben.
Right. We should look
but
up.
it might be nice to add a couple of copies to Extra Life anyway, right? As extra incentives.
Relic Hunter Legends gameplay. I just want to look this up. Like, there's so many of these.
What is
Okay,
this?
so it's
What
like
is
a
this?
Here's a for Arix Gaming. Give them a thumbs up. So it's a Diablo top-down 4-player co-op twin stick shooter. Looks neat. It's been out for a while. It's a furry game. There was a guy with a horse with a jetpack shooting people to death. Yeah, looks cool.
That is cool. I love imaginative video games.
Mm-hmm.
God bless them. Yeah, so lots coming, and obviously we mentioned it already. Egging On, which is coming on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have
will you
reviews for a
play-
fair amount.
Yeah, you'll play as an egg, and you've got to get up.
Yeah, it was in the IGN showcase.
Ideas showcase. Yeah.
We'll have reviews for
leaving-
a lot of those.
Yeah, leaving Game Pass on November 15th, 16th.
15th.
Blacksmith Master, Football Manager 2024, PC and console. Frostpunk, don't worry, Frostpunk 2 is still in the Game Pass. Spirity and Stalker 2, which caused a little bit of like, it's only been in there for a year. Why have I not got
Blacksmith Master was in there for 3 months.
Yeah, like it was only in the game preview though. So
Yeah, I know.
they were just
The game
collecting
preview ones are
feedback.
weird. They tend to leave before they ever hit 1.0.
But yes, no one knows why. Stalker 2, the deal was signed 4-5 years ago, probably before the
Might have
game
been even
came
more.
out.
Yeah.
And maybe it was only agreed upon for a year.
It was signed so long ago that it was before the Play Anywhere thing was
Yeah.
a thing. And that's why it's got two
It was.
versions. Like Play Anywhere was the thing it is now. Yeah, always sad to see it leave after a year. It's getting, people are more annoyed because it's getting a huge update that is supposed to like fix a lot of stuff. So the timing hurts.
Yeah.
Um,
In other news, Xbox have detailed some updates and additions that they're making across Xbox. We've got new UI updates for the overall PC app, so improved download speeds, optimization,
I have
bandwidth
gotten.
usage.
I'm getting
Yeah, yeah.
1100 down on this thing over Wi-Fi. Like it's faster than Steam by like 300 megabytes. It's crazy.
Yeah, the Xbox Store is a little better, which is good. And the system has had game hubs to include 2 new modules, latest news from official clubs so that developers can share information and title updates and things. And if there's any Game Pass benefits linked to a particular game, so they will be highlighted within. But the big news for ROG Xbox Ally owners is that Microsoft's previously announced advanced shader delivery system. If you're wondering what the hell's that and why do I care, if you play on PC, you're probably very used to compiling shaders, which is where your GPU is working out the best optimization to display graphics on screen and translating all that code and all that fun stuff. And it can take a little while. And as the game is playing, you'll notice stutter and things like that as it kind of catches up and optimizes and all of that jazz. Advanced shaded delivery, nutshell, is that it's condensing all of that and giving it pre-calculated. Here you go, handheld
Yeah,
console.
they've literally gone
It'll
through,
just work.
gotten the shader packages, and then they just have it be a part of the download like it is on Steam Deck. Because when you know what the hardware is, you can pre-compile them and just make them part of the download and save you 10 to 30 minutes depending on the game.
Yeah, which is obviously super, super helpful. So there's a big list of games that have been included in that. Avowed, Black Ops 6, Clair Obscura Expedition 33, Deep Rock Galactic, Forspoken, Final Fantasy 16, Forza Horizon 5, Gears Reloaded, Grounded 2, Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced, Stalker 2, Sea of Thieves, South of Midnight, Ninja Gaiden 4, Silent Hill F, The Outer Worlds 2. Interesting, Keeper is now on that list. Now, obviously, when I tested it for my review, performance was a bit wobbly, and because you had to lower the resolution so much, it created a lot of visual noise for what is a very pretty game and deserves a nice crisp resolution. So I'm curious to revisit that and see if that's improved at all. I read a review today on Keeper, and someone just spoiled everything. And I'm like, okay, it's a couple of weeks later, it's no big deal, but like, oh, don't spoil the revelation of that game, like just straight up in a couple of words, because it removes all of the impact and all of the Like,
Yeah, like if you're going to do a
awesome.
breakdown of Keeper, of course. But if it's a review, a thing that people are going to look at before they go and play it, I don't see the point. Like YouTube, where people go down and they dissect the game and they go through it and they talk about it. Cool, of course. But when it is the read this before you play, no.
In other news, Obsidian have announced a Pillars of Eternity update that features a brand new turn-based mode for players to revisit. And for those that don't know, Path of Exile is set in the same world as
The world of Aora.
Pillars of Eternity is set in the same world as Avowed.
Wow.
So,
Well, no, people are going to yell at you. Avowed is set in the same world as this one. They were two of them way earlier.
Yeah, okay.
People get angry.
Okay.
But this turn-based system had come to Deadfire, the sequel, and they've come back, and the very handsome and hilarious on social media, Mr. Josh Sawyer, who would be a great interview one day.
I would love to.
Yeah, we need to focus on doing
More interviews,
especially ones that are timed exclusive for patrons and not tied to news beats or anything. But yeah, it's a lot of work to rebuild it, but for the people who are into those games, it is a very welcome change to have, even if it's just an excuse to come back into it. But I am curious if this is the main thing he's been working on, because we haven't really heard what he's been like directing since the amazing, I wish Amnesia existed like it did in the movies, Pentiment, because then I could experience it again for the first time.
Yeah, I met Josh Sawyer at DICE in Vegas last year.
How tall is he?
Very briefly, I was like, "Congrats on the vote," and that was it. But yeah, he's a cool dude. I'd love to have more like direct, down to earth, no PR person sitting in the green room being, "Don't answer that.
Don't talk about
just
Israel."
A conversation.
That's what happened. That's what happened with Outer Worlds.
Oh God, yeah.
It was just funny because the person was like, "Yeah, they never tell us what we can or can't say about a game," but then the interview started asking about the situation in Gaza, and of course the PR person at that point's like, "Just about the game, please."
That's not what we're here for.
I know. Well, I read another review of the Outer Worlds 2 that was half about how much the person hated the parent company. It was a negative review.
Shock.
It's like, I get hating Microsoft. You should. They are a terrible company.
Isn't it like an extra layer of humor though with the Outer Worlds 2?
Well, that's what people like.
It's corporations, gross. And it's like, yeah, we work for one, and like we're poking fun at them. Like that's the joke to me.
I know.
Not like you can't make that joke because you're owned by one. No, we're making it because we are.
Ooh, I don't know. And you can actively switch between the modes, which is always nice, not being locked into one. I like the Pillars games. I have never gotten through all of both of them because every time I want to, there's just 9,000 things I have to do for this site.
Yep.
Late reviews for these would be fun, but late reviews nobody watches them.
Nobody watches late reviews. Will someone watch a late review of Bloober Team's Silent Hill 2 remake, which seems to be on the way for Xbox consoles following an ESRB listing for Xbox Series consoles for that game?
I asked their PR if I could have a code, and I haven't heard back.
Just that you're in a waiting pattern. Now it's interesting because obviously we had Jez Corden reporting last week that November will see Microsoft hosting a Xbox partner preview. Does that mean that Silent Hill 2 is going to come to the platform? My gut says yeah, probably. Will it come to Game Pass? Will it be Play Anywhere? Not sure on the former. I'd hope so on the latter.
I'd expect they've been like Silent Hill F was Play Anywhere right off the bat.
Yeah.
So Konami seems to like there being more places for people to buy their stuff. The Game Pass deal, maybe because they did put it into PS Plus, and like with the Capcom deals on Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, they had to go into PS Plus as well as Game Pass. Yeah. So there's a shot, but I would not expect it.
So yeah, cross your fingers, Silent Hill fans, if you've not played it yet and you're waiting for the Xbox release. It looks like it is happening. It's just a matter of time. Next up, Nintendo Switch 2 the sales continue to be fantastic.
Fastest
This
ever.
is via GameDeveloper.com. They have reported that this is Chris Kerr, senior editor over there, reported that Nintendo has upgraded their hardware forecast after the Switch 2 topped 10 million sales, and now Nintendo expects the console to sell 19 million units during the current fiscal year. Obviously, the device launched on June 5th. Yeah.
It's by far and away the
current
fastest
fiscal
selling
year
ever.
Ends end of March, so they're
Mhm.
expecting to sell 9 million more between now.
Mostly by Christmas, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Or heavily
That's
by
impressive.
Christmas. But yeah, no. The higher price and the insane price on their accessories and everything hasn't hurt them yet. So they will be very happy because selling better while costing way more. That's what every company wants.
Yeah. Just reading the chat here, Abdul1143, but if Xbox is dead, why would Konami bother with it? Because Xbox players do buy quite a lot of games, despite the training we've received to only play things on Game Pass.
And Pillars of Eternity is a single-player RPG. CRPG, full-on computer RPG.
Konami, I think he's referring to.
No, look
something
above.
too. Oh.
Is Pillars a single-player RPG or a live service never ending? It is a
Oh.
single-player RPG.
Okay, I got confused.
Mhm.
Equally, Trav9830, aka Jesse Brother, says, "Why does Nick always call Jez Corden Jez Gurdon? It's clearly an inside joke, or is it a known thing?" Many journalists in reporting on Jez's reporting have hilariously mistyped his surname on a number of occasions, meaning that it's Jez Gurdon, Jez Gordon, Jez Curden. So we just have fun with it because Jeremy Curden is a funny fellow, and he's good for a laugh. In other Nintendo news, and this I'm like, yeah, fuck you, Nintendo. The United States Patent Office is now in an unprecedented move,
this does not happen.
Examining their Summon a Fighter patent, which they granted, I think, last month to Nintendo. And instead, they're
like, oh, wait.
examine this.
After losing in Japan on one of their patents they filed last week and having this happen, hopefully Nintendo's patent trolling days are numbered because it's real bad.
Yeah.
Nintendo is also a terrible company. Now, they're a good one to work at. In Japan, they're considered one of, if not the best. Like Microsoft used to be. Not anymore.
Nope.
Satya has gotten a lot more money out of them, but really destroyed their corporate culture. But Nintendo, still a great place to work at, but they are just an awful company.
Yeah, I don't like their overall business practices.
No.
But yeah, this news story about Nintendo written by Wesley Yinpool over at IGN. US Patent Office boss orders the re-examination of Nintendo's controversial summon character and let it fight Pokemon patent, which IP experts claim further undermines the credibility of its case against Palworld. It's been heavily criticized by IP lawyers, the granting of that patent, which I guess has caused it to be reassessed. But that's a good thing because, we don't want a singular company controlling how a design mechanic works. Like in the board game space, you can't copyright gameplay mechanics because they're so inherent and repeated across the space. It makes no sense. Lucius Augustus Rex, a member for 20 months on the XboxEra supporter YouTube channel. Does Microsoft care about the impact that media figures and their negative news have on Xbox? I've met people who don't play Xbox games but say Xbox dead. I can answer this in two ways. One, Microsoft will never comment on it publicly. I can say that privately in conversations with some folks that happen to work at Microsoft, it bothers the shit out of them, but a lot of them have adopted that we're just going to let the games do the talking. Personally, I think they should push back a little bit and be like, this is like genuinely just be like, fuck this is nonsense, but they won't because they're a massive $4 trillion company and they're not allowed to be snarky. They should adopt some take a dose of Britishness, get some snark in your life. Be snarky.
Yeah,
to these
they'll
fools.
never blacklist anyone because, unlike Nintendo and Sony, they're not allowed. They won't be allowed to. They haven't done it. They've courted too many people in the public sphere, which really blew up in their face last year, and has continued to make it harder and harder to get anything out of them. But yeah, they're just not able to do what the other two platform holders do, or even Valve.
Yeah.
Like they and it's good. None of them should be allowed to do it. So I hope Microsoft is never given that leeway. I just wish it, I wish it was even. It's the thing we always talk about with reviews. Their games get reviewed while others get scored based on feelings, and it's like they should all be reviewed.
Yeah.
But it takes a game like Hyrule Warriors, was it Age of Calamity, coming out today? It's a Bandai Namco game using Nintendo IP, so it was reviewed, and it's at like a 77. It's fine. A fine video game. But if it had been Nintendo made, it probably would have been better made, because Nintendo does make great games, but it also wouldn't have been as critiqued, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very much a keep that same energy vibe, right? But hey, that's why we exist. Because if a game's bad, we will tell you if it's bad.
And then have the dev email today and very nicely say thank you for the review. But you feel terrible.
It's bad times.
Yeah, I felt bad the moment
my cat Boots is at the door meowing to come in and be a part of the show. Come on, girl. To the point where like someone else had to come and let her in. Come on, you up here? Hello.
You just see a little tail.
Yeah, she is here.
Mm-hmm.
She's down here, being an idiot. Elsewhere in news, this is
another good news. Oh wait, terrible news.
This is not good. Rockstar accused of firing over 30 union members in a calculated attack on workers. Again, this is coming via GameDeveloper.com. Their website is really slow. They need to do something about that. Again, written by Chris Kerr, senior editor of the news team over there. Yeah, they've been accused, Rockstar, of illegally firing over 30 members of its UK team because they were engaging in trade union activities. So they were trying
that's loud. I gotta
perhaps
turn that down.
form a union.
For people watching, they will know. Thank you, Jay Foley. After this news story, I'll eat another bean.
Jolly good. Yeah, they were trying to form a union, and the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain has described the move as a calculated attack on workers. Those impacted at Rockstar were reportedly fired on October 30th, 2025. All of them were a part of a private trade union Discord channel and members of the IWGB. The IWGB organizers have explained that some of those impacted had been relying on essential workplace healthcare schemes and visas sponsored by Rockstar, which is obviously a subsidiary of Take-Two Interactive. Per the IWGB, Rockstar has just carried out the most blatant and ruthless act of union busting in the history of the games industry. This flagrant contempt for the law and for the lives of workers who bring in their billions is an insult to their fans and the global industry. That is IWGB President Alex Marshall sharing his thoughts. Now, what does Take-Two Interactive Rockstar have to say about this? In a statement handed to Bloomberg, Take-Two Interactive head of global comms, Alan Lewis, said the firings were for gross misconduct and for no other reason.
Legally, we must say, hey, we have no idea what happened. It certainly doesn't sound great, but you never know. But it really doesn't sound good. Really. But you never know, legally.
Yeah, that's not a good look. Let's put it that way. But then we've been here before with the whole Crafton Subnautica 2 thing, where Crafton was suddenly very open and be like, "Here's some receipts," and then that changed.
And now the studio,
quickly.
people that are left at the studio, are suing those other people for taking stuff. It's a mess. Who knows what's going on there legally?
The press side of things immediately started changing their tune because it's fun to go after big bad corporation, but suddenly it doesn't generate.
You can go after Crafton now because of their whole AI push, but then you realize It's just to get a bunch of money from the Korean government because the Korean government's like, hey, AI, and Kraken's like, we'll go AI, and you just say you're doing it, and they give you money, allegedly, supposedly.
Did I see them announce a PUBG AI companion?
Oh, I don't know. I know.
You around the map.
PUBG is going to current consoles finally, Series and PlayStation 5.
Yeah, PlayStation users have to re-earn all their achievements, their trophies. I'm not sure about Xbox users, but woo.
All right, well, time for this fucking bean, I guess. Great.
Yeah, time for another bean.
I still only taste. I only taste wet dog. I don't taste the juicy pear. The juicy pear's flavor was so light in comparison. Number 3, thanks to Jay Foley, is going to be Stinky Socks or Tutti Frutti. I have not had Stinky Socks. I do not want to have Stinky Socks. All right. Jesus Christ, what does Stinky Socks look like? It is Rainbow America barf, essentially. All right. Is that it? No, I think that's... What does this friggin' one look like? Okay, it's gotta be this one. All right. All speckled to be either disgusting socks for some fucking weird foot fetish reason. I don't get. Oh, God. All right. Stinky socks. It tastes like what wet socks smell like.
Is that what you've got? You've got.
This is the worst one.
Oh dear.
We're horrible.
Oh dear, he's been defeated. I hope you feel good about yourself, Joe Foley. You've killed Jesse off camera. He's just on the floor dying now. Bless him. While he's recovering, the next news story, again from GameDeveloper.com, Japanese studios have told OpenAI to stop stealing our work, you pricks.
For the kids.
Yeah. The Content Overseas Distribution Association, a Japanese anti-piracy organization that represents numerous media and video game companies, writes Chris Kerr over at GameDeveloper.com, has submitted a written request to OpenAI to demand that the US company stop using its members' content to train models like Sora 2, as an example. On their website, they explain Japan's proud content, including music, movies, anime, broadcast programs, video games, and publishing, plays an important role in enhancing the nation's international presence and economic growth. As digital technology becomes more widespread, it is even more significant to protect Japan's content from increasingly artful copyright infringement and promote the content industry's development. Yeah, fair enough, I think. You know, like, don't do that. How is Stinky Socks, Jess?
It just lingers is the worst part. Those ones are so chemical. There's no natural flavor in there, and so it just never leaves.
It's just you're a lucky boy. Yeah, and then well, they're going to end on a good news story.
Ooh.
Because this one has made our own fairy empire very, very happy. In an unprecedented mood.
Nude.
Mood. I am in a mood. I'm in the mood for surviving against vampires. No, wait. What about Warhammer's Evil Legions? Auroch Digital have made an announcement today unveiling Warhammer Survivors being developed and published in partnership with Ponkel, Vampire Survivors, and Warhammer. It is utilizing licensed Ponkel's Vampire Survivors engine. It's coming out in 2026, per the team at Auroch Digital. Thrust into a universe of relentless war, become the embodiment of bullet hell in Warhammer Survivors, a fast-paced roguelite survivors game. Players' characters from the Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Age of Sigmar universes collect and evolve iconic weapons and destroy endless swarms of enemies. Cool.
You must fight chaos.
Right? I mean, that is so great that this exists. Survivors games, Friend Slop, and the simulators. That's all Game Pass is now, right?
No, this isn't Game Pass. This is only PC next year for now. We'll see.
Yeah, someone will drop some cash.
So yeah, you've got your mix. You've got your 40K and your shooters and your Space Marines, but then you got the Age of Sigmar, more melee, classic. Whatever. I always forget what Age of Sigmar is, if it's full on fantasy or what. But Warhammer goes between things because of all the history and the fact that the Emperor is like insanely old and is just a skeleton on a throne, but he's super powerful. And Warhammer's cool. It's really dense and deep, and it has 8 trillion games in different genres because of it. And yes, Trav, of course, it's going to look like a mobile game. It's Vampire Survivors.
Has Trav never played Vampire Survivors?
He doesn't like good games.
That makes sense. Okay. Now I'm understanding a lot more about his day-to-day comments in the show and on the podcast. Vampire Survivors is awesome.
Yep.
I think Warhammer Survivors is probably going to be equally great.
It really depends on the music. Like the music in Vampire Survivors does a lot of work.
Yeah. What a week. It's only Tuesday. We'll be back on Thursday with more video game.
And you and Nick are supposed to be having your own podcast on Saturday, but otherwise you can come on Friday and you get an extra long boy, extra live stream. You can go to tinyurl.com/exlife2025. There are incentives now for those gross ass fucking beans. $35 a pop, and I'll eat one. We're already up to 555. I forgot. I have to manually refresh this stupid extra life thing to get it to actually give the right amount. But yeah, already well over $500 towards our $2,000 goal. There will be a ton of games on Friday in the incentives thing. So please come join me. John will show up if he can, if he cares enough about the kids. Probably doesn't. But yeah.
Yeah. Always a pleasure, chat. Thank you very much. And if you would hit that like button on your way out, we would certainly appreciate it. If you love what we do and you want to get more Xbox Era in your life, head over to our Discord, discord.gg/Xbox Era, or you can, if you're a little bit more old school, join our forums, which is forum.xboxera.com. And if you really love what we do, consider supporting us directly by heading to Patreon, patreon.com/Xbox Era. For as little as a cup of coffee a month, you can help us do more cool stuff, including bringing you more video game reviews than the biggest outlets out there from a team of just like 6-7 people.
Yeah.
Max.
Really, 3 people doing
really
it full time.
Full time.
Yeah. And no one paid full time.
But you know what? I'd rather have a website and just whinge that everything's hard and no one wants to give me any opportunities. That's what I'm going to do. Anyways, we'll see you on Thursday, people. Take care of yourselves. Ciao for now.
We're rolling time. Wake up, grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide your scars to fade away the shaker. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to hide the scars to fade away the shake-up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. I'll wake up, grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide the scars to fade away the. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to hide the scars to fade away the shake-up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table?